Hey guys, welcome back. Winter is here. It's stew time. Today we'll make beef tomato stew with instant pot. It's super easy and fast. Come on, check it out. This is the last load of my garden grown tomatoes. It's time to turn them into delicious stew. We also need some green onion, ginger, and garlic. For the beef, I use this kind of a beef shank. It's cheap and super good for stew. Just cut the beef into about 1-inch cubes. You can cut the meat off the bone, or just leave some there. When it's cooked, the meat will drop off easily. This bone in the center can bring a lot of good flavor into our stew. Try to cut them even. It's not a big deal since all of them will be well cooked in Instant Pot. I used them to make some stew for noodles and rice before. You can check it out with the link above. Soak the beef cubes in cold water to get rid of some extra blood in the meat. Add in some cooking oil. Leave it aside and let's go work on other things. Here are the spices and sauce we need. I try to use some spices which are easy to get. Even you don't have all these spices in this plate, it will be fine. Other seasoning and the tomatoes are good enough. Peel the ginger and slice it into slices. Cut the garlic bottom. Chop green onions, about 2 inches long. To peel the tomato skin easily, first, make a very light cross cut on the top of tomatoes. Heat up some water. When the water is boiling, put in tomatoes and cook for 30 seconds to 1 minute until you can see the skin is peeling like this. We don't want to overcook them. Pick them up and let them cool down. It's super easy to peel the skin, right? Then chop them into mince. You can use a blender to blend them too. Now tomatoes are chopped. Let's go check our beef. Transfer them into a big pot. See a lot of impurity in the water we soak the beef. Then add in green onion, ginger, some cooking oil. Then add in cold water until it covers all the meat. We will blanch the beef a little bit first. We can see when the water comes to boil, the impurities are skimmed from the surface, so we can strain it out with a fine sifter very easily like this. Then we can take the meat out without carrying the impurity. This process helps to ensure our stew soup clean and tastes better. If it looks clean like this, you don't have to wash the meat again. We will use Instant Pot to cook today since it's so convenient and fast. Choose Sauté function first. Add in some oil. Put in green onion, ginger, and garlic first. Cook a little bit. Then add in the spices except bay leaf since it's too hot for the bay leaf now. Cook until you can smell these spices. Then add in beef. Stir a little bit. Add in cooking oil and brown soy sauce. Mix well. Then add in soy sauce. Next, oyster sauce. Stir to make sure the bottom is not burned. Once we mix all this well, add in all the tomatoes. Stir well. We don't add any water in this recipe, only use the water from tomatoes. Make sure the liquid is covering at least half of the beef. Since tomatoes are chunky now, there will be more liquid later. I add a little bit more tomatoes. My home-grown tomatoes has way stronger flavor than store-bought ones. If you use store-bought tomatoes, you can add in some tomato paste to increase the tomato flavor. Then add in the bay leaf. I want the color be darker. I'm gonna add a little bit more brown soy sauce. This is the one I use. It's very good for cooking meat. Looks good. Then add in the salt. Taste it and add salt if needed. It shouldn't be too salty now since we have a lot of liquid. Bring it to a boil, then put on the lid. Turn this to the sealing side. Cancel the sauté mode and select meat stew function. It will cook for 35 minutes once it gets to the high pressure state. Now we just leave the work to Instant Pot and go do whatever you want. When the sequence is done, turn it off. When the pressure comes back to normal, let's open it. Wow, the tasty meat smell just all come to me this moment. Take out the spices and the bones. Transfer it to a big pan. Cook with high heat to get rid of extra water. Cook until the soup looks pretty thick. Remove it from heat and transfer into a bowl. Oh, we got an escaper. Sprinkle with some green onion. It's ready to serve. Wow, it looks so good. I can't wait to eat. Let's try it. Just very light press, the meat just breaks down. The good thing about cooking with Instant Pot is not only it's easy, but also the meat will be super soft and moist. It's so good. All the umami taste from beef, tomato, and sauces are in this bite. Every piece is covered with this tasty sauce. It's soft and delicious. It's a super rice killer. I can eat a whole bowl of rice with this dish very easy. My whole family loves this dish. It's easy and good. You should try it. I hope you like it too. Well, this is today's video. Please hit subscribe and like button if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.